in the word for me with Jade's sister, that I'm,
She's trying to get with, he's trying to get with her sister.
So, long story short, that when he flies back to New York,
yeah,
I'm checking up on my baby mom. So I call Sarah. I'm like, yo, Sarah, like, no, I call her. She not answering the whole day. Like, that's not like Sarah. So I call her. I'm like, yo, Sarah, where you at? She's like, I was sleeping. Like, all right, where's the baby? She's like, at my mom's house. Said, all right. So where you at? You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, I'm at the house. Why you not with the baby? We get into a fight, right? I hang up. I call Shadi. He don't answer. Shadi then calls me a couple hours later. Say, yo, I'm coming back. I'm coming. I'm good. I'm good. Like the case went. Alright. He's like, yo, the girls are still there. Mind you, Jade and her sister are about to leave, but I'm not telling him that because I really want him to come. This is where it gets where I knew it's over. Shadi's on his way back. Jade is like, yo, I gotta go because I got my daughter. Right? So, but I'm not gonna tell Shadi that. I'm not gonna tell Shadi that. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I want him to come. So he's like, yo, the girls still there? I'm like, yeah, they're here. But I know they're already on a flight back to New York. Long story short, Shadi lands. He's like, yo, and now I'm feeling funny because I'm calling my baby mom. She not answering, and I already got that in the back of my head.
Here's the only question that I have, right? So at this point, you and Shadi has already tried to kidnap you.
No. Shadi didn't kidnap me.
I mean, he's
not Shadi. He's doing a lot of
I'm sorry,
shit.
I'm getting them mixed up. But Shadi is suspicious at this point because you think he might have did the,
he's not doing nothing, like, you know what I'm saying.
But you got him around, but you just don't know.
Remember, since June 16th, he started being distant. Shadi gets back to LA. Where's the girls at? I'm like, yo, bro, I gotta put you on. I'm lying to him at this point. I'm like, yo, me and Jade got into a fight. He's like, what happened? I'm like, yo, look. I fronted like I'm calling Jade, and then when it's going straight to voicemail, I'm like, yo, she blocked my number, bro. And he's like, what happened? So I lied to him. I said, yo, let me use your phone. Let me see if she answers. I called Jade's number. I put it on speaker so he could hear the phone ring. When he hears the phone ring, I walk out because now I'm about to get into a deep conversation with Jade to front like, why'd you block my number? But the whole time I just wanted his phone to go through his phone.
Okay.
When I go to the other room, I swipe up, I go to the text messages, and I put Sarah, my baby mom's number in. First message I see.
Wow.
Why'd you hang up on me? Call me after you done running. You still with that bitch? Yo, like, call me back. Mad messages like, oh, they fucking with each other. And this is my baby mom's number. I just see the message like, call me after you done running, call me back, yo, you with that girl, da-da-da-da. Where's Danny, da-da-da-da. You know where my heart felt? You my right hand man, homie. Like, you're my best friend. Like you really my best friend. Like, you. And at that moment, I'm just like, the man right in the other room is sleeping with my girl, and he swear he my brother. So I go, you gotta give the phone back. So I swiped up, and I deleted like all the shit, like all of the pages that I was looking at. So in case he goes, he's like, yo, he was in my text messages. So I'm like, I give him back his phone, and I'm looking at him. He's smiling in my face. That shit crushed me. He's like, what happened? She ain't answer? I'm like, nah, she ain't answer. Give him the phone back. I'm like, yo, I gotta go back to New York. He like, where you want to go? I say, book a flight right now. All right. The whole time my heart racing, I call Jade. I'm like, yo, Jade, is there anybody in my circle right now that you seem funny? Like, she's like, no, why you asking me that? I said, yo, Jade, just answer the question. She's like, if you really want me to, when we, like, Shadi, like, he looked like he envied you. I said, what you mean? Like, you know, now she got me. I'm like, what you mean? Like, there's something that I'm not seeing that everybody's seeing. What do you see? It's like, I don't know, like he's jealous of you. I said, why you say that? It's like, I don't know, I just feel that way. I said, yo, I'm coming back to New York. I hung up on her. He get back in the car, we in the gas station fueling and go to the airport. Like my stomach hurt, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I don't even know how to go about it. This nigga got a gun on his lap, like he's just like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like I'm just looking at him like this is crazy. Like something that she made me feel crazy for. Like, it's all in your head. It's all in your head. I swear to my daughter, like, and I knew when I was beating her, I said, yo, I'm bugging. Like, no, you know what I'm trying to say? This is all fake. And when you really love somebody, you in denial. You're like, nah, I still don't believe it. You know what I'm trying to say? So I said, all right. So we get back to New York. Well, no, on the plane, I'm sleeping. And I wake up and I open, and why is Shotty recording me sleeping?
So he's standing on.
No, we in first class. We in first class. I'm like this. I wake up and I see him, and he's recording me sleeping. And then he's like he goes back. And he's like, yo, you was gone. Like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm like, at this point, my heart just, I'm getting like a depressing feeling. So we land in New York. We get in the car. If things couldn't get any worse, you know what Shotty tells me before I pull off to the house and he's going a separate way? He's like, yo, if you don't really feel like you want to be with Sarah no more, yo, for y'all to stop fighting, why don't you just get her own apartment with the baby?
What made you be quiet for? What made you? Because you said you got on a plane. Like, why didn't you?
I wanted to go home. I wanted like. I just needed to see her and really, you made me feel like I was crazy. Like you made me feel like like you said, yo, so I had to go home. I had to look at her face and ask her like, yo, you fuck, like, you know, I was enraged. Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I was bugging. So he said, yo, just get her own apartment. I said, all right, man, like, I'm gonna holler at you, I'm gonna call you. Shut the door. I said, Sam, drive to the fucking house and drive on the grass. I don't give a fuck, get me to the house. When I get to the house, she's there with her mother and her father, so I don't bring it up, right? Because it's embarrassing. I don't want to bring that up. I call Jade. I like, yo, Jade, what you doing? She like, nothing. I said, yo, I'm going to come see you. She's like, all right, come. So me and Jade go out that night, but the whole time, I'm just trying to, like, get that out of my head. And Jade was there. Like, that's I could never, if me and Jay never long together, like me and her could break up and me and her could go separate ways, but I will always have respect for that girl. Because she stepped up when nobody would. Through snitching, through all this controversy, she stood there. Whether she do what she do, whether she did what she did, that don't matter to me. Just be true with me. I'm saying, I need somebody to play that part, and she played it. We go out that night, I said, yo, I'm going to take you home. I'm going back home. Because I got to finish this address with Sarah. I drive back after we go to the club. I drop Jade off. I go back home. I sleep on the couch because I don't even want to go upstairs. My stomach hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sarah wakes me up banging the phone on my head. Where you was at? I'm like, Sarah, I'm the wrong person to do that to right now. Hey, wake up. Where you was at? Where you was at? I said, yo, Sarah, let me see your phone. She's like, what do you want to see my phone? Let me see your phone. I said, here, have my phone. Where's your phone? She gives me her phone. I go to the messages. Why every message is there but the flirting messages? So she's individually deleting them and leaving like the where's Danny to make it seem like it's just natural conversations. I punched her in her mouth. Boom, hit her. Said, get all your shit, get the fuck out.
You know that's hard for me to hear.
I know that. But I gotta be truth. If I lie to you, I'm not being real with you. You know what I'm saying? I have to tell you this because you have to know the stories detail by detail. Because then I'll be here, oh, but he left this out. Oh, say how you did this, but why you not saying you did that? I have to be real. Like, I'm going through every text message, I have to tell you the truth. Because if not, like, oh, he's trying to make himself look good.
But let me ask you really quickly, how many times? Because you know.
Oh, me and Sarah had a physical.
So y'all had an abuse.
Yeah, like, she's heavy-handed. She's bigger than me. Like, we the same height, but she's a heavy set girl. Like me and her, and not to make it justifiable, but me and her will always get into hand fights. Like me and Sarah.
So y'all had an abusive relationship.
Yeah.
Because I know that abuse, you don't just
and
knock
like
somebody out.
And her mother say it all the time. Like I know my daughter's in the wrong because she loved to play with her hands and
So if there are women that say I don't like Tekashi and I never will because he abuses women,
and I can't tell them to change their mind. I gotta respect it and say, listen, I'm sorry. And if you don't like me and it bothers me, but I'd rather you be true to yourself than me changing my. Say, no, I'm this perfect angel. No, I committed wrongs. I'm wrong. There's no justifying it.
Is she the only woman that you had an abusive relationship?
Yeah, because I was with her since I was like 15. Okay. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay. So long story short, I said, get the fuck out. She leaves. Remember, I'm such a simp that I still in my head like, nah, she didn't really do it.